Ctumble Cookie. Definitely one of the more polarizing restaurants in recent memory because everyone seems to either love it or hate it. I have personally never been here before, so we're gonna figure it out and see if it's actually worth the hype or not. It's definitely hype, that's for sure. Oh, it looks very clean in here. Here's the menu. Again, I've never been here before, so I'm just gonna go in and raw uncut. I also have no idea if these are real or not, but you can kind of get a better idea of what they look like if you've never seen Crumbl before. Now, if anything, the branding in here is on point. Again, very clean, very orderly, and the pink color is definitely popping. Look at the presentation, beautiful. Thank you. Branding is on point. Wow. Total for that order after tax was $19.42. Now that's pretty crazy for 4 cookies, but again, it is quite the experience. So we'll see what it tastes like, people. Let's do it. All right, y'all, with no further ado, we're gonna go in on the Crumbl Cookie. 4 cookies for $20. Cookies / pie / cake / desserts that people are saying these are too sweet, but I'm gonna give you all the real deal right now. Let's go ahead and go in with the OG classic chocolate chip cookie, chocolate chunk. Very thick, very heavy as well. And a lot of people say these are too gooey, but honestly, from the way I'm feeling it, I'm a cookie master myself. It feels like it's a pretty proper bake, but little bits of salt in there as well. Cheers. That's pretty good. That's a pretty proper cookie. Now, not to toot my own horn, but I can make a cookie better than this, but that's pretty good. Very thick, nice bite. I think they might have taken some consideration into their most recent bakes because a lot of reviews I'm seeing recently, they're not cooked as gooey as they said, but this one's cooked pretty well. Kind of reminds me of, I don't know, back then in the elementary school, like in the 90s, early 2000s, they used to have Otis Spunkmeyer cookies. Those were barely baked and they would literally clog your throat because of hot ass dough and burn you. Kind of reminds me of that. This is honestly, it's not that sweet either. Like, as far as sweetness goes, it's not that bad. Maybe you could use a few more chocolate chips. I don't mind the gooey standard where it's like 50% chocolate. That's like the key of a good chocolate chip cookie in my opinion. But for a commercial establishment, not too bad. Here's the underside. We have the strawberry shortcake cookie here. It's got some sort of strawberry cream on top as well as those strawberry pieces on the side. Wow, that smells really good. It smells like a strawberry shortcake. That's pretty good. Honestly, it's not oversweet in my opinion. I don't know. But got some nice strawberry flavored cream on top there. I'm not sure if that's a whipped cream or if it's like a mousse, but it's very definitely strawberry flavor, as well as some graham cracker pieces on top sprinkled around the edge as well. Bake is not bad either. Pretty decent cookie. I like that they put fresh strawberries in there. It seems like this is like the seasonal recipe right now because they are like themed strawberries in there. Let's take another bite just to be sure. I actually really like this one. I like how it tastes like a cookie and a pie. They definitely achieved the desired effect if that was the effect they're trying to achieve. And the freshness of the strawberries definitely helps to contrast that sweetness. And there's a little bit of softness to the dough as well you can taste. I'm not mad at it. I always love when people put a little bit of cinnamon in their cookies, gives it a nice spice. So it's just not like a flat sugar flavor. This is really good. I like this. Take one more bite, just one more. Oh yeah. Here we have a cold entry, which I'm not mad at because I love cheesecake personally. This is called the Carlota de Limon cookie. Now, there is a registered trademark symbol next to it, so I'm not sure if that's a person or if that's like a certain flavor or whatnot. But we're gonna go in and try this one. Seems to be a nice little shortcake cookie on the side with the wedge of lime as well. I didn't even see that well. Got some whipped topping as well, and as well as some crumbles right here. Let's give it a shot. Now, as we penetrate to the bottom there, as you see, it's got a nice, which looks like a textbook cheesecake crust with that cheesecake filling on top. Hopefully if it's a lime flavor, because I do really love lime flavored cheesecakes, but cheers, folks. Definitely lime. Very reminiscent of a key lime pie. Very strong lime flavor. They do not hold back. Now, if you're like on the edge and don't like lime like that, don't get this because it's definitely very limey. But I personally like the tang on there. Very fresh tasting as well. I like how fresh everything tastes. This is a quality product. I'm not gonna lie, Crumbl, you're doing your job. There's haters out there, but it seems pretty good to me. Honestly, after the second bite, maybe a little too limey, but I do like that they don't hold back on the real flavors in here. I don't think it's a synthetic lime, I think that's actual lime juice. Very delicious as well. Look at that presentation, people. Everything's presented very well at Crumbl. Good job, Crumbl. Okay, out of all these 4, I still would go with the strawberry shortcake personally, just because I feel like it's well balanced. But none of them are bad, in my opinion. Very good job. Would I come back here? Yes. Do I think it's worth the price? Honestly, yeah, because you only really need to get 1, maybe 2 of these, and you'll be good to go. Like, no one needs to eat 4 of these cookies. Let's be real here. That was gonna be crunchy. It's actually soft. Crumbl cookie most definitely hidden. I'm gonna give this one the 8.0 for the chocolate chip cookie, 8.3 for the strawberry shortcake, and for the Carlito de Limon, I'm gonna give that 7.9 because the lime flavor is a bit strong, but it is good. I do like that they stepped outside of the box a little bit, so I'm not mad at it. I would still eat it. And I would definitely come back. I like that they rotate the flavors as well too, so you're always getting something new when you come in there. Most definitely hidden. Okay, y'all, we're at 50% here. We're 2 for 4 as far as the hyped social media food items. I do like Crumbl cookie, and honestly, Chili's was surprising. I've never been a Chili's person. Again, I'll say that again, but not bad for what they offer. Where should I go next? Obviously, here on the left-hand side, we have Crumbl cookie, but here we have King Crumb, which actually I purchased at Walmart, as you see. Freshness guarantee, people. Now, the reason why I bought this is because it was very obviously inspired by said Crumbl cookie. If you compare the two side by side, we see that they definitely studied the Crumbl cookie aesthetic. Obviously, the Walmart cookie is not going to be as fresh. Everything in Crumbl cookie is made that day. Walmart cookie is a bit hard. The Crumbl cookie right here, definitely softer. You can tell it's fresher. But we're going to put them both in the oven and warm them up to give them both a fair chance because they're both cold right now. Sliding them both in the oven at 250 for a couple minutes. Off we go. Final boss here. Now, here we have the Crumbl cookie, and then we have the 2 King Crumb cookies from Walmart. One being a dark chocolate one, a double chocolate, and then one just being a standard chocolate chip cookie. Now, I've already had the Crumbl for tonight, so we're going to start off with the Walmart King Crumb chocolate chip. Put it in the oven for a little bit, about 5 minutes on 225, or 250, excuse me. Crack that sucker open, and that's what the inside looks like right there. Hella chocolate chips. Now, this is Walmart cookie, so we're gonna take that into account. Flow's not as fresh. Flour they use is a bit. Flour is important when you're baking, people. I've gotten to the point where I can notice like flour quality and the difference in flour quality, but this flour is not as high quality. It's a bit crumbly. It's not as consistent of a bake. A bit grainy, but the chocolate chips are actually pretty good quality, and it's not a bad offering. The chocolate chip ratio is definitely higher. It's still a Walmart cookie at the end of the day. Not a bad cookie by any means. It still tastes pretty good. And you get 2 in a pack for $6 versus 1 for pretty much $6. Here we have the double chocolate. I typically don't get double chocolate cookies. I'm not against them, but I'd rather just get the standard chocolate chip. But as you see, very crumbly. Ooh, that's the real Crumbl cookie right there, people. It's crumbling for real. I can't even hold it together. Put that down. And as you see, very gooey with the chocolate chips and falling apart. Let's give it a shot before it disintegrates in my hand. Same deal. Good amount of chocolate chips. Bit grainy on the texture though. It's not as consistent of a bake. I like the way that the Crumbl cookie was baked. That bake is on point in my opinion. When you say it's too gooey, I don't know. For me, this is perfect. It's nice and chewy in the center, but it's got a slight crisp on the outside. It could maybe be a little more crisp on the outside. I feel like if they increase the oven temperature a little bit, they'll achieve that, but obviously they're probably not gonna do all that. But as far as the way it tastes, I think it tastes very good as well. Very sweet. Maybe they could use a richer chocolate chip. It's definitely like more milk chocolate chip than a dark chocolate chip, but again, they're not about to do all that, people. They got the recipe down. It's still a very good product in my opinion. These are real Crumbl cookies because they've all fallen apart. Wally did a great job, but I'll still have to give it to Crumbl. Crumbl cookie is just the right consistency for me personally. Again, it could be done a little bit more slightly, but that's just me nitpicking, honestly. Where Walmart takes the cake though is the fact that they have much more chocolate chips in there. And I feel like the chocolate chips are actually comparable quality to the Crumbl cookie. Maybe even a little bit better. But yeah, the texture on the Walmart cookie is just not as consistent. But hey, if you stop by, you try them, let me know what y'all think, because I think they're still pretty good. 7.8, 7.4, 8.3. Crumbl takes the win, people. And for that, we're gonna call that a wrap.